Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So plenty to be getting on with this weekend. One job I need to do is to get my waste sorted from a drum filter. It's just been running up the side of the filterhouse since basically I got it up and running, which definitely isn't ideal. So I need to get cracking with that. Roof, I'll probably have a bash at that next week. As always, if you're new here and you like a pond build or anything else pond related, be sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss out on any future content. And feel free to drop me a comment in the comments section below, like these legends did here. It's always good to hear from you. Like I said before, though, keep it simple. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on and see what we can get achieved. See you soon. Good morning, guys. So it's a nice fresh Saturday morning. Sun's out for once, so give me a chance to get something done on this pond build that I've needed to do for a little while now. Fish are all looking happy. Right, I know I said I was going to do the roof, but I also need to do something down there. I don't know if you can see that. Where are they? There's my finger. There. That's where my waste is coming out of the drum. And it's just been coming out the side of the fill house, which was a temporary option. And I did want to sort that out sooner, but I haven't had time. But I'm going to sort it out this weekend. So I'll take you down there in a minute and show you what the plan is. Turn the bottom drain off just to have a quick look at the fish. There you go. These ones over here, just doing a clean on the pod. Everyone seems happy in here. That orfe's going, hopefully this weekend. But these are doing well in here. Sorted at 0.6. I'm going to drop the feeding down on here just to once a day now. I've been feeding them NT Labs health food, because obviously they came out of a bit of a crappy pond, so I just wanted to give their immune system a bit of a boost. But anyway, I'll take you down there now and show you what the plan is. Right, before I do anything, I need to start clearing up this little area a bit first. But anyway, I'll take you to show you what I'm going to be doing. Right, yeah, you can see where the waste comes out, and it's obviously just been soaking into this bit of ground around back of the filter house, which I ain't too happy about, but my own fault. But anyway, I've got a 3 metre piece of drainage pipe which will attach onto that 110mm outlet, and it should, I've got my concrete pad that starts there, it should, 3 metre pipe should come to there. So what I need to do anyway, clear all this area. The concrete pad finishes here. I need to dig a big hole there, which will have that in it, or which I'll put that in it. That's my old moving bed and DIY box filter, so I'm going to try and accommodate that in there, buried down. And I've got a sump pump, and then the sump pump will just pump out the side of the fence there. That's just a gully on the other side of there, so shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'm hoping that will do the trick. Pretty sure it will. Excuse locally, it's on a bit of a madden today. Yes mate. I'm also trying to sort out the rest of the garden as well. I've cut all this over, but I need to get some extra topsoil to level it all out. I've reseeded that grass over there. But yeah, that's another job. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, start clearing this out. Right, got all this area cleared, as you can see, or bit of working area anyway. Started digging. Not the easiest clay soil, like I said before. Plus I've also got a load of roots coming from here, from that trunk. So a little bit more effort than I'd anticipated. So got my little axe out now, try and get these roots out and get the rest dug out. Right, there we go. They're about half buried. I did really want to go all the way down, but the roots that I'm having to get out of there is just killing me. So that's below. If you can see, but yep, there. So that is below the outlet. So it has got a downhill slope, which will go into a 45 into there. Obviously both of them will fill up, sump pump will go in there, and then that will pump out there. Not too fussed that they're showing a bit, because obviously my concrete pad's here, so it's going to be another pond going in here, so that will be hidden anyway. So yeah, anyway, I need to go and get a end cap for that 1.5 inches, because I ain't got one. So yeah, get myself a little break, pop up to Shirley Aquatics, hopefully they got one of them in stock, and I can get the pipe work fitted in. Right, so there we go. Got my 2 blanking end stops on, so I don't lose any water. I haven't got any on these 2 here. I don't think I'll need them though, because I think the sump pump will get rid of the water before it gets to that height. So we'll see anyway. But anyway, this is the sump pump that I've got. Credit goes to Leon from Progressive Pond Keeping for this one. I was looking about, and the pumps I was seeing were about 100 quid. This was £45 from not Screwfix, but the other one, Tool Station. So yes, pretty good pump rate, 166 litres per minute, maximum head height 7 metres, cable length 10 metres, and it also comes with the float switch. That was £45, so chuffed with that. So I'm going to get that in first, because I'm going to have to run the cable up there and through the wall. Once I get the 4-inch pipe in, I ain't going to have much space up there, so yeah, I'm going to get this out now and have a look. Right, so sump pump's in. It's got the cable running out the side up through some conduit, and then up through the side of the filter house. The float switch is adjustable as well. Basically you just clip it into the recess there, so that should be about the right height for what I need. I did change the union, because that's a tiny piece of pipe, so I've put a 1.5 inch union on down there. I've got some 1.5 inch pipe. So yeah, next bit is to get the waste pipe connected to there, and then into the first bin, so I'll get that sorted now. Right, so 110mm drainage pipe apparently isn't the same diameter as 110mm or 4-inch pressure pipe. It is slightly smaller in diameter, so I had to go and buy a whole length, because I took out the pressure pipe that was coming out the side. It's going to use that drainage pipe now. Got a rubber boot on the inside of the filter house, so I connect that and then connect that, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, pressure pipe and drainage pipe aren't the same diameter by about 2mm. And there we go. Last, I've got my drainage sorted for my drum filter. 3 metre length of pipe is just enough to go into that one. Just a little tip for anyone who does get a drum: sort your waste out before you start running. I was only planning on having it running out the side there for a couple of days, but it's just one of them things that's been put off and put off. But it absolutely stinks up there now. But hopefully now this is done, that will drain away and it will stop smelling. And the flies up there is shocking, getting bitten left, right and centre by the mozzies. But yeah, that's pretty good. I've got the lids for these. Just going to cut a corner out of that one. So yeah, I'm just going to get the plug wide for that, and then we'll give it a test run. And there we go, all pretty much set up and ready to go. Just got the hose running around the back behind the fence into the gully. Shouldn't be an issue with that. So yeah, I'm just going to switch the power on, get the hose down here, start filling it up this end, and make sure it works. Yeah, just making sure the float switch isn't catching on anything. As I say, I can adjust it by flicking it into the handle there. That's better. Make sure nothing's stopping the float switch from rising. Right, take two. It was coming above that, so I just found a stopper for that side. I had a tiniest piece of 2-inch to go in there, so luckily I haven't had to go back out, so let's try again. Right, so it just started going over there, and I've raised it a slight little bit and it works. So what I'm going to need to do is block that hole up, have the cable coming over the top. So yeah, it's doing the job though. Right, yeah, so the issue I've got now is that I've run the cable through here, so obviously I'm not going to be able to pull that back out because there's a plug on the other end and it's going through the conduit. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to ram that full of silicone just to seal the hole, because I only needed the smallest amount more water for the pump to kick in. So yeah, I'm going to come back tomorrow and sort that out, because it's getting on now, but happy so far with how it's gone. Right, I've rammed that hole full of what do you call it, MS300. Is that little hole there? No, it's not. So I'm going to let that set, and I've got some CT1 and I'll pack the back of it tomorrow, so hopefully that will do the trick. So yeah, as I say, I'm leaving it there for today. It's beer o'clock. Right, so it's the next morning. Obviously I packed that yesterday with MS300. I've packed the other side with some more sealant there, CT1. So got the hose in. I think it's all set up right now, so fingers crossed in a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes this will start pumping out. Right, so I've made a couple more adjustments, so hopefully this should work now. Cue time lapse. And there we go. There we go.
was hoping it was going to empty more than that, to be honest. I think it's doing the job anyway. I'll tweak around with it a little bit more. Won't bore you with that. Yeah. And there we go, lid's on. I've left that flat there just so it holds the outlet pipe in, just so the pump doesn't move inside the tub. But yeah, that's good job, happy with that. It drains down to about a quarter, but yeah, that's better than it was anyway, so no more stinkiness up there. Another job ticked off. Right, so one last job for today is to catch that off. Found a new home for him, which is good. So I'll try and catch him now and bag him up without spooking the other too much. Right, there we go, one off, ready to be rehomed. Feisty little buggers, the orfe. Constantly snatching the food as well from the koi, so definitely don't recommend. Anyway, all that soil that I got from out in the back of there, used it over there, so my garden is starting to get fairly level now. I want to get all this reseed, all this has been reseeded, but I want to get all that reseeded as well in the next couple of weeks. Try and get some kind of garden back. Mrs. Casey's been on me back. But until next time. Right, we'll leave it there for this one. Glad I got the sump sorted for that dirty water. It was really starting to stink up the side of the filterhouse, so one more job ticked off. Next week I think I have to look at getting the roof sorted. Job I've been putting off for a while, but yeah, it needs to be done. So yeah, we're going to leave it there for this one. Be sure to check out these videos if you haven't already, and hit the icon up there to subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and until next time, thanks for watching.